English is AMATERASU, which is Avatar versus Okami. I actually have not watched this, surprisingly, so that's the goal.
Sometimes there's that reincarnated god who always has to save the world over and over again in each lifetime using their magical elemental powers. Aang, the Avatar, and master of all four elements of earth, air, water, and fire. And AMATERASU, the celestial sun goddess, and she's a wolf. The battle of the elemental masters and multiple times reincarnated destined saviors of the world. Which savior will prove to be the only one fit to play such a role? Today we find that out, and who will survive in the arena of death. The Avatar. The human embodiment of light. A powerful warrior who, unlike others, has the ability to control all four elements. It's the Avatar's duty to control all four elements in order to keep balance among the four nations. To defeat the evil Fire Nation and restore balance across the world. But who is this Avatar? His name is Aang. Don't let Aang's looks fool you. He's actually one powerful kid. At the age of 12, Aang learned that he was the Avatar after choosing 4 toys which so happened to be the Avatar relics. After discovering this information, Aang ran away with his flying bison, Appa. Aang later froze both him and Appa in an iceberg and stayed there for 100 years until they were found by a young waterbender named Katara. As the Avatar, Aang has the ability to control all 4 elements. Air, water, earth, and fire. Out of all 4 elements, air is definitely Aang's most favorite. He became a master with airbender at the age of 12. He mastered 35 out of the 36 airbending techniques and created his own technique called the air scooter. With airbending, Aang can control the air to his liking. He can make an air scooter, shoot air blasts, make himself faster by decreasing the air resistance around him, and jump really high. With earthbending, Aang can control the earth. He can create earth walls, earth armor, and dig underground. He also has the seismic sense, which was taught to him by the sand shinobi killing EP5. The seismic sense allows Aang to detect anyone on the ground through vibrations. This helps increase Aang's reaction time. With water bending, Aang can control and freeze water. Aang usually prefers to control water from large sources of water like lakes, rivers, and oceans. Finally, there's fire bending. Fire bending is more dangerous than the other bending art. With fire bending, Aang can burn his opponents and redirect lightning. It's also unknown what limit Avatar characters have with their bending. They obviously have a limit somewhere, but we have no idea what it is. Example, Aang always throws a rock or 2 in fights, but then in his final battle against Oze he's kicking pillars around with ease. Aang carries a staff with him that he can use to glide in the air or to attack with air. He also carries with him the bison whistle. But since Appa is outside health, we won't be using him. But his most powerful ability is his Avatar state. The Avatar state is Aang at his best. In this state his bending increases greatly, being able to earth bend a city in the comics. This also gives Aang the access to the skills and knowledge of all the Avatars that have existed for over 10,000 years. Aang can do anything that the other Avatars before him did. That means he can bend on an island-sized scale like Avatar Kyoshi and even lava bend like Avatar Kyoshi, Avatar Roku, and the unnamed Avatar in Legend of Korra. Throughout the series, Aang has done some pretty impressive things. He's fast enough to suppress an explosion with air bending, run faster than the wind, kick around pillars like they're nothing with earth bending, and is at least island level in Avatar state and is likely higher due to the fact that no limit has been stated. He may sound unstoppable, but Aang can easily be killed by a bolt of lightning and is not that strong physically. Also, if he's killed in the Avatar state, he won't be reincarnated. Overall, Aang is highly skilled in manipulating the elements, but he can be put down with enough force. From human to canine, let's discuss AMATERASU, the celestial sun goddess. AMATERASU is the sun goddess who completed the quest of collecting all of the brush hearts from the brush gods to defeat the evil demon Yami and save the world. AMATERASU's main ability are of course the celestial brush techniques. With this magical brush, many supernatural attacks and moves can be performed. First is the cherry bomb. This creates a single round bomb with a burning fuse. The fuse normally takes several seconds to burn down and detonate the bomb, but it can be quenched by water. Alternately, if the main body of the bomb comes into contact with the target, it will explode instantly. Before exploding, the bomb can be rolled back and forth, but another cherry bomb cannot be created until the first one explodes, unless cherry bomb 2 or 3 is obtained. In this battle we'll be giving Amaterasu her maximum upgrade of 3. Hailstorm creates a gust of wind, the loop sends the wind sideways and the spiral sends the wind forward. This is a versatile technique with many uses. It can extinguish fires, knock down flying demons, or move objects around. Water lily pads can be sailed over the water this way. If a set of banners is hanging down, the wind can make them fly up to create crossable horizontal surfaces. Veil of Mist slows down time to a near stop for 4 seconds, allowing Amaterasu to act more quickly against fast-moving enemies. Don't worry, Amaterasu's ink load is limited, so this move can't be spammed too much. Thunderstorm electrocutes a target by using an existing source of electricity, such as an overhead lightning storm, a portable lightning key, or the equipped Thunder Edge. Blizzard freezes a target by using an existing ice source or from equipped tundra beams. It also can create a path of hovering icicle platforms at chasms filled with ice crystals. In both cases, the ice will automatically shatter after a short time, or it can be slashed or melted away. Vine creates a vine between an open Konohana blossom and a target, or between 2 targets. If the target is Amaterasu or Chibiterisu, the vine pulls them up to the center of the flower, although upside-down blossoms will instantly drop them back out. If the path was drawn through a solid object, the vine may snap and drop them to the ground when they hit the obstacle. If the target is a hooked projection, the vine will pull the hook toward the flower, although multiple vines and hooks may be required for a noticeable effect. Water lily creates a lily pad on the water which Amaterasu can stand on to catch her breath while swimming. The lily pad can be placed in open water for Amaterasu to jump up onto, or it can be created directly underneath her to buoy her up. She needs this because apparently she's a goddess, but she can't swim for more than several seconds. Inferno ignites a target from an existing source of fire, such as a torch or the equipped solar flare. Rejuvenation restores damaged or broken objects to their original form or condition. Power Slash can slash the enemy multiple times. But we aren't done just yet. Amaterasu also has multiple different swords for close-range combat. The Tsumuguri holds and releases for charged attacks with Orikai's Glaive. It has 1.0 attack power. The 7 Strike is a sword whose edge is divided into 7 parts. Grand Sync Bullet Power. It has 2.2 attack power. The Blade of Kusanagi is a jade-edged blade obtained after the defeat of Nine Tails. It has 3.5 attack power. The Eighth Wonder is a blade glaive wielded by 8-armed beast god. Ink Bullet Power. It has 5.3 attack power. Solar Flare is a fiery sword that is the power source for Inferno. Lastly, is the Thunder Edge Glaive imbued with Thunder Spirit. Utilizes lightning power attacking foes with massive amounts of electricity. It has 8.0 attack power. With these swords Amaterasu can slash at enemies for quick and deadly combo attacks. Then, of course there is Asune, that annoying little tree that tags along Amaterasu on her back. All this being said, Amaterasu's weaknesses would be that she requires a limited amount of ink to use brush techniques and she can't swim well. Overall, Amaterasu is a true powerhouse and master combatant, but she can only use so much power at once.
Oh, this is AANG curve. I'm gonna give it with the angry because it's her ability to not swim. That should help them.
kid, dogs aren't always man's best friend. Aang may be the Avatar master of bending elements, but Amaterasu is a goddess with complete control over any force of nature, including the elements and more like lightning and such. Being a much more powerful being with a much more expanded arsenal, and with a counter to redirect or stop anything lethal Aang could possibly do, it wasn't long before Aang could install his demise anymore. The Celestial Brush is a god-given weapon, so even in the Avatar state any of Amaterasu's moves could knock Aang out of it. Plus, Aang's pacifistic nature led him to hold back on his final attack with a warning. Unfortunately for him, Amaterasu didn't feel like giving him much time to decide what to do either. And Aang's energy bending didn't work on Amaterasu because her celestial brush powers are not her own energy, they were given to her by the brush gods on her quest. Aang just wasn't in his element. The winner is Amaterasu.